The Transport Minister, Fikile Mbalula, has launched something called the National Taxi Lekgotla Public Discourse Platform today. It's going to focus on the future of the multi-billion rand sector. Reporter Lindokuhle Xulu is at the launch, or was at the launch, and joins us now. Linda, good afternoon to you. That's quite a mouthful, isn't it? So what's the purpose of this forum?
Rightfully, Jeremy, as you said, if I can just try and simplify it, this will be the public discourse that the Minister has launched today that is attached to the Lekgotla Taxi Summit is, of course, what you would say is a suggestion box for the stakeholders in the taxi industry, or that are attached to the taxi industry, to be able to have a say in what they want the transport industry to be like, in what they want the taxi industry in the future to shape as. But what the Minister did say was that this is going to be an event that seeks to find a blueprint in terms of formalization, regulation and all of that. But Jeremy, I'm not alone. I'm with the President of Santaco, Mr. Philip Taibosh, who's just going to give us a sense of what their stance is. President, thank you so much for joining us. I know you said earlier on the podium that you are for formalization, you are for these regulations, but surely it's not all rainbows and unicorns. Surely there are some attached conditions to this. What are those from the sector, the taxi sector?
Look, I think thank you very much for having us on your program, and good afternoon to your viewers. Number one, we need to stress that there is a form of formalization which was started in 2001, which we believe that form of formalization we completed in 2001, and there was another second part to it, and the second part to it is that one that takes us to the NTT recommendations of 1996 that was approved by the cabinet of the South African government, and we would want us to see ourselves delved into those recommendations and making sure that we are able to, for those recommendations to be enforced and implemented. What we are supporting on the second phase, and I'm calling it the second phase of the formalization, is for government to formalize us in such a way that we would be part of the integral part of the business sector in South Africa, part of the regulatory powers, that regulatory methods that government is coming up to assist in regulating the taxi industry. I must admit that with the formalization that we went through in 2001, there are two pillars that has not yet been completely finalized by that particular score. It is the one around unity within the taxi industry, which we believe that we need to sort of just debate around that issue of unity. What is it that is still expected from the industry? The second one, it is the economic emancipation for the taxi industry to ensure that it's not only a consumer, but it is a participant in the value chain of the taxi industry.
All right. Thank you so much, President. For the interest of time, we'll leave it at that, but we'll continue our conversation offline. But of course, the President of Santaco basically telling us that they are in support of what the Minister is saying. The conditions attached to that is that they want to be seen as a business model, and also want to be part of or emancipated in terms of the funds that come as a subsidy.
Let's see what develops from that particular initiative. Lindokuhle Xulu, thank you very much indeed.